the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, double honor to the apostles, great millstone, honor salutation to Wakim, laboring in his truth and sincerity. And you know, it's like an open forum back here with the GMS Pittsburgh brothers. Thing by the time I made it out here, it got a little late. You know, brothers camped yesterday, and then you know, the Spirit told me, he said we're just gonna do a sit down. So here we are. You know, and basically we just gonna be pushing the word. You know, we're gonna keep pushing the word. We at the end, and you know, basically we talked earlier. Brothers is pumped up. We're excited overall. I mean, we can't wait. The scripture said that I keep quoting it, right? The captive hasteneth to exile. Like we can't wait. Lord willing, hopefully we're found worthy to be delivered up out of here. But there's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit going on. So, I don't know if you brothers had a precept.
Yeah, precept.
If not, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not.
Right. Okay, yep. Now that's John the Revelator speaking, right? This is a heavy precept. Go ahead.
I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua.
And of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. This is the holy angel speaking, man. Right? So, you know, and listen, I ain't never heard nothing like this from any of these other bullshit false doctrines. We were speaking about Islam earlier, right? And guess what? These churches, they don't got the testimony neither. But now this is the angel that told John the Revelator, I'm of thy brethren, right? That have the testimony of Yahushua. So that's a key of showing you in his truth. And that's why we teach about Yahushua, man. All right, we teach Yahushua is the son of the Most High. All right, the scripture say there's no, what's the Acts 4 and 11?
12.
4 and 12, right? There's matter of fact, grab that real quick. All right, because it's about the son of the Most High, man. You got a lot of you guys out there that play around with Yahushua. All right, and that's the son of the Most High. He says, my well-beloved son, whom I'm pleased. Hear ye him. You see, and that's what this is about. And the thing is, you got to listen. And Yahushua is at the door. He's knocking. All these things that are happening, Yahushua is getting ready for his return. Okay, who got that one?
It's the book of Acts chapter 4, verse 11. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. Neither is there salvation in any other.
Neither is there salvation in any other. So that's why it's important that we remember the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see? Because you ain't getting no salvation again. Muhammad, first of all, Muhammad's already on blast. All right? A lot of you Arabs out there talk this Muhammad, Hamdu Allah, and all. Man, that's garbage, man. All right? The Most High, his name is not Allah. The Lord ain't dealing with no damn Allah. He ain't dealing with Muhammad, right? Muhammad was an illiterate. And that's why a lot of these different sects of Islam like to sit there and disregard certain records, such as the Hadith and other different books that go in straight up and tell you that's a chronicle of Muhammad, how he was illiterate, right? And how he was into little girls, 7-year-old. He married Aisha, his first wife. So these are the things that they did, and there's other things that they go into, man. Just like you got the Kabbalah, right? That puts these devils, these rats, these rat bastards. Okay, one of the leader of the rat pack dropped dead the other day. All right, and they talking all that, they fighting over this. I think that's bullshit, because see, Esau likes to try to keep a lie alive. You know, people like, you got, it's more of a consciousness in this day and age, because the Lord said it was going to be that, right? So people are more into fact checking, where's the receipts, this, that, and the third, and there's all kind of like on the one thing I like about the social media, man, a lot of times it links to other links. There's so many different people out there that's going into the history of the Illuminati, of the Rothschilds, the international banking family, showing that they control the world's wealth. All right, so now this is their time, right?
Yep.
This is Esau's time, right?
Yep.
Pursuant to what, Job 9 and 24 and other scriptures, right?
Yep.
Now this fucking weird looking Elamite, right? He's supposed to be one of the rich, what they call one of the richest men in the world. He's worth 100 and something, was it billion or $1 trillion? 100 and something $1 billion, right? He just threw it was in a Post New York. He just threw a wedding, $120 million 3-day wedding. Invited people like Rihanna, Bill Gates.
That's what that. Okay.
You see, yeah, that's what that was, right? So now you got this fucking Elamite, Bart Simpson character looking ass motherfucker. If he could be worth $115 billion, you gonna tell me Rothschild only had $1 billion? That because the thing is, people said that the Simpson character was based off of his demeanor, the Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns,
Right? Then they said no, it's based off of this guy's his principal mixed with Rockefeller. Motherfucking, come on, cut this shit. But either way, however you want to slice it, you motherfuckers are done. You're going into slavery according to what the Bible says, and that's what the Lord sent us out here. He said, look, the Lord said, I've made you also a prophet unto the nations. So we, as well as we, the elect of our people, we're here to wake them up to the truth, their true identity, right? Because we haven't been taught that in ages, man. In ages, generations upon generations. That's why you see Jake still not doing the same stupid shit, man. And them curses, they cleave to us, man. Like skin, Jake, like your skin is a part of your flesh. The curses are a part of Jake. Yep. And I remember the Apostle Ronald said he did a show back. He said the curses are a GPS tracking system of who the Israelites are. And when the Spirit had, when he was going into it, I said, yeah, because you see somebody going through the curses, what the scriptures say, that's the Israelite. Because the Israelites get shitted on. Even the Israelite. All right? Yep. And that's why that they like, even in the so-called Arab world, right, with these different sects of different Israelites, I mean, Arabs, you got Israelites amongst them. And then one thing, like I was telling you, this brother that I know real close with for years, he told me something about Islam, like how a lot of them sects happen with the Shiite, this, that, and the third. He said basically when they found out about Muhammad, that really was dude Ibn Barakatah or brother Bilal, he was the brain. They said, oh, this is a black dude. Oh, no, fuck that. We're not worshiping no black dude. You know, so a lot of that shit go back. They know that it's about us, man. At the end of the day, man. You see, so Jake is the best of every. At our worst state, we better than them. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But it just so happens that it's their time right now. So quite natural. But you're at the end of your time. Yep. We gotta stretch that. Okay.
Go ahead. Something to back you up because you mentioned about these other nations, right? And they false deities that they have, and they proclaim to be so real. The book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 4 says, "For Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods."
Hey, come on. Above all gods, man. Now y'all sitting there, and they love sitting there talking about praise be to Allah, right? Which the word Allah is really from a Hebrew word. Right, and it's an actual Hebrew word. Because remember, the Arabic came from the Hebrew. It's like a mixture of Greek and Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? So Allah simply means power or a God. Like you got people go El. No, we know God is named Elohim. No, Elohim is not the name of the Most High. Elohim comes from the Lashon Kodash, the original text of Elohim, which is a plural version of gods. Of God, which is gods or powers. Right? When you go back into the Hebrew, you see? So this truth is out there. You can't, Esau likes to play these games. Game time is over, man. We're just waiting. We're patiently waiting for the Revelation, the 13th chapter. Yes. Herein is the faith and the patience of the saints of the Most High. Daniel 7 and 18, right? The saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. And shall possess it forever and ever and ever. So we ain't gonna have to work in the kingdom of heaven. You bugging if you think that there's gonna be a fucking Edomite that could, you know what I'm saying? How that sounds crazy. What's wrong with Jake, man? You got and y'all claim to be these top Israel, but come on, man. What the scriptures, Hebrews, the 5th chapter, a lot of you are going to have to be taught all over again. And guess who you're going to have to be taught over by? By the true prophets, the same men that you hate. If you're to be, if the Spirit's working with you and you abandon the Lord, and the Most High going to allow, because the Most High controls everything. The Lord said, have mercy upon whom you have mercy. Right. Mercies of the Lord endure forever. Because of the Lord's mercies we're not consumed. Right? The scriptures say that. And that's speaking about the Israelites. They ain't speaking about you other people, you other demons, you Edomite, you so-called white people. You got all these cracker preachers, southern preachers and everything. And they can talk a good one or whatever. But at the end of the day, if you're not the people, you're not the people. Don't give a damn what type of shit. And a lot of these southern preachers, I mean, not to go too far, but a lot of them mimic Jake. They study because Jake had that, you know, Jake is, even though they motherfucker lying his ass off and they false prophets, but niggas got that flair. Like, I'll give you another one. Farrakhan.
Oh, yeah.
Farrakhan, yo, that motherfucker could talk some shit, man. Yes, if you don't know no better, it have you all ready to, you know what I'm saying? The way you think lost our minds. Like, yeah, you know, you all pumped up. Then the nigga can play the fucking calypso. That was his first talent. So a lot of these, so with the white preachers, the Edomites, what they did was they were studying Jake. So when you see a lot, which, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. Some of them, you know, you got our people are scattered throughout. So bar them, but you got a lot of these, like, Edomite preachers that be trying to act like Jake because they study Jake. They know that Jake is the people of the Most High. They know that, you know, when you go back in the time, all the prophets and everything were Israelites. All the men of the Most High, the priests. And that's us. So you got these Edomites trying to sit there and mimic us. You see what I'm saying?
I got a precept for you.
You got it, my brother.
This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26.
Yeah, you can adjust it however you think. You know, you the man, my brother.
It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him.
See? The righteous, we're the righteous, man. Then you go to Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter, right? Where the Lord said, I planted thee a holy and noble vine. Right? Because the Lord, he said, but how thou become a degenerate plant unto me? Because if you look at the state of our people, man, and again, I did it on the road show earlier, and I'm going to echo it again what the apostle said, fuck the 2/3, man. 2/3 of Jake, man, ain't about nothing, man. These niggas are degrading themselves and justifying them doing wickedness, man. Every Jake is from head to toe with tattoos, which symbolizes death. If you know the history of tattoos, you think twice. But some of y'all do know, and y'all just want to be, what's the nigga? I popped the perk because I'm a demon, right? One of them niggas, Kodak Black, or one of them niggas.
Kodak, I mean, all of them, shoot, Kodak.
Yeah, but the nigga said it, though. The nigga told you he's a demon. You got niggas talking about, yeah, we on demon time.
Right?
Yeah. So guess what? It just sound fly because, you know, it sound fly to talk that dumb shit to another dumb motherfucker. But in all actuality, that's the Lord having you condemn yourself out of your own mouth. All right? And the demons are going to get slayed too, man. Because it's a spiritual battle.
Yep.
And they tell you in the book of James that even the spirits, they fear the Most High. So wait a minute, if Satan feared the Most High, right? Because we can say Satan fears the Most High.
Yeah.
Satan didn't get kicked out of heaven and was still free falling, you know, through clouds and shit, trying to hold on, grab you know. Nah. Satan is right there with the Most High on the left-hand side doing the Most High's bidding. As is all the angels, man. Never in history, ever in existence, has any spirit went against the Most High. And the scriptures back that up. Right? And, Romans and all these, and that's why the Apostle Paul said, nay, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Right? Because who was ever to do something the Most High ain't want him to do, man? So that's why the scriptures speak about humility, because, you know, the Most High is in control of everything, man. You know, and again, the spiritual demon Satan, he fears the Most High, man. He didn't rebel. You know, because he played the clarinet better. He was a choir member, a heavenly choir member, and all this other. That's the same shit. That's that dogma, man. That's that mythos, all right? That shit that they tell, just like they tell you about the lake of fire. They tell you about some goddamn lake of fire. part of the lake of fire is a place where you burn in hell forever. Hey, y'all rock it up. All right, Shalom. Another one of the brothers from the camp, of course. But you know what I'm saying? That's what that is, man. It's more mythological bullshit, man. You see? That don't exist, that they use to what? To control the minds of the people with this shit, man. You see, that it's the same thing, man. Satan falling, whatever, he was organ player or whatever for the angel. Come on, man.
Yeah, a harp player or something like that.
Or a harp player, yeah. He's, you know, come on, man. No, King David played the harp. Get that part right. You know, where the hell you get that Satan was the best harp player or flute player, whatever the fuck y'all be saying. What scripture is that? Now, go ahead.
Yeah, to back you up, the book of Psalms, chapter 103, verse 20.
Okay.
Bless Yahweh, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
Break it. Go ahead. You can speak on that.
See, so that's just another precept backing up that the angels hearken unto the word of the Lord. They don't disobey him. They don't just go off and do their own thing. Oh, you see? Because even when you go to the book of Job, right? The spiritual demon Satan, he spoke to the Lord. He inquired of the Lord, right, about Job. And then the Lord told him, like, look, all right, you can do this to Job, right? And that's it. You can't go beyond your means. You see? And he did exactly that. So that whole notion that you were saying, that dogma that's being pushed out there, that the spiritual demon Satan, you know, rebelled against the Lord, and he took a third of his angels with him, that's madness.
Another precept back up.
Right?
This is Ecclesiastes, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 18. I'll start at verse 1. It says, he that liveth forever have created all things in general.
Right, and who can say that they live forever, man? All right, so what the fuck y'all got to say, man? That's why the scripture say, why is action so proud, man? Everybody want to talk shit what they believe. I believe. Why don't you shut the fuck up and listen what the Lord got to say, man? He that liveth forever. Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, the Lord only is righteous. And
the Lord only is righteous, man. Now, even us, and guess what? We in the right, all right? A special shout out to Apostle Rakai. You know what that's from, man. Okay, we in the right. GMS is in the right, okay? We in the right. And even though that we in the right, meaning we got the orthodox, if you will, which means the right opinion, not that it's our opinion, but the right version of the gospel, the true gospel, guess what? All of our righteousness is as filthy minstrels' rag. That's what the Lord told Isaiah. All right, so we're right now. That's why you got to be mindful of yourself, and if you think you stand, take heed. Because the Most High can pull any, and justifiably, because we all a bunch of wicked pieces of shit, but we just happen to be the better wicked pieces of shit compared to the rest of the, you know?
Yeah.
But we all fell short of the glory, man. That's why we fighting like hell to get back and remain. See, you come in this truth, but you want to remain in the good graces of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why we constantly doing the shows, pushing, praying, right? Trying to make sure we mortify the deeds of our flesh. You know, making sure that because if that negativity comes up in you, you gotta rebuke it, and it's better to rebuke it quick because, you know, this flesh that we in is wicked as hell, man. Right? And look, we want to do the right thing. The Apostle Paul, and that's why. I shouldn't get mad. I know it, but I get fucking burnt up with these fucking niggas that sit there and these other demons and heathens that got something to say about any of the men of the Lord. And in particular, the Apostle Paul, for this matter, is everything he said, like, it's us, like Job. Job represents Israel, right? Every last one of us can relate to Job, down to having boils and shit you don't even want to talk about on camera, or much less to a brother. You just go to the Most High, like the suffering, you know? You might wake up your rock, you know what I'm saying? Or you might piss some purple, I don't know. I'm sure there's shit out there that brothers went through that, you know, that like, damn, out of nowhere too, just plays. You know what I'm saying? Where your cat might be looking at you sideways. You're like, damn, nigga, I'm the one that been feeding you all these years. Your cat, no respect, walk by and look right at you and shit right in your floor. You know? Because why? We can relate to that. So now the Apostle Paul, he spoke in the book. As a matter of fact, if you brothers could get it, the 7th chapter, or wretched man, is that Romans? I think it's Romans. Yeah, man. Let's get into that. Because see, this truth, you know, and that's why the scriptures speak about the sincerity in Yahweh Shai. All right, and the Most High know, because the scriptures tell you, he tried the hearts of men. All right, the reins of men. The Most High know what's in your mind. He know who's coming with ulterior motives. All right, the Most High know who's sincere and who's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, again, you know, John the Baptist, John the Baptist said, bring forth fruit, meet for repentance. And then one of the scriptures I remember King Mashad used to say, he used to quote a lot, break up your fallow grounds. That was one of his you know, the apostles, they know, because of course they was close to King Mashad. I remember one time he said it at the class, you know, break up your fallow grounds, you know. In other words, get your shit together, man. You know, hey, Yahweh Shai's coming, man. You know, so you should, and if you ain't getting your shit together, then you bugging, you tripping, and you're gonna deserve what you get. Go ahead, my brother.
It's Romans chapter 7 and verse 24. It says, "O wretched man that I am."
Oh, but not go up above.
Go up above.
Go up above it. A few verses. Let's read into that, because that's a good thing, because you know that's why we need mercy, man. We need mercy. But the key thing is, what you're gonna find out, that it's not that you love, because Jake go off doing wickedness and they don't have no conscience of it. You know, Jake will sit there and fuck other dudes' women. Jake will sit there and burn incense to other idols and things of that nature and have absolutely zero conscience of any of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. And that's why the Most High said, to this man will I look for, such that be of a broken spirit and a contrite heart. All right? Because look, we fuck up, but the thing is, you're not supposed to want to fuck up. You're supposed to correct that. All right? So go ahead. I don't know if you got a precept.
Yeah. I
see that precept look. You know what I'm saying, brother? Brother, the spirit. Hey, brother, who can resist? You know.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
That's right. You know, you speak out a little if you like, brother.
Yeah, I mean, because you're going to fall, right? You're going to fall, but the goal is to get back up and fight, right? Like Ariel Shimamba always say, you know, you gotta stick and move. You gotta duck that jab.
Yeah, you do.
You know, you gotta counter.
You do.
You know, when the spiritual demon Satan, you know, throw a jab at you or throw that right hook, you gotta be able to block and counter that. You know, the best you can. You see, you might take one to the face.
Right. That's real.
But
That's real.
You gotta be like Rocky, man.
That's real.
You know, you get punched, you keep getting back up.
Yeah.
Get back up.
You know, you gotta be on your spiritual Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Pretty boy Floyd style. Because you know how you know, he be bobbing and weaving. He don't get hit too much. Right? Good.
Yep.
It's in 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not, it says, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Right. Except you be a reprobate, someone that's void of judgment and understanding, a bloody fool. Okay, a worthless being. And we got a lot of worthless beings out there, man. A lot of Jake ain't into checking themselves. They don't even know how to check themselves. You know what I'm saying? The way these niggas are, basically the way these niggas go about things is like a builder that goes to a construction site to build a house without a tape measure. Or laser or level.
Yeah, no blueprint.
Right? So how you think that house is gonna come up? Shit, if he ever gets, that shit ain't gonna get off the ground.
Yeah.
All right? And if it get off, I advise you not to step foot in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit gonna be square. Everything's gonna be off. The floor gonna cave in. Because see, there's a reason why the Bible is the blueprint, the tape measure, gives you the proper metrics of how to, you know, because at the end of the day, listen, we're in this flesh, man. And the Apostle Paul goes into it and breaks it down purposely. And again, for anybody to sit there to have a problem with it, then that means you're not dealing with reality, man. You have a deranged mindset, man. All right? Basically, your brain is scrambled eggs with Satan, you know what I'm saying, flipping flapjacks and shit inside your brain, man. Basically making breakfast in your brain, so you thinking you're doing something. No. The Holy Spirit, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, is not on you. Okay, Rakash Shaitan is on you, man. The spirit of Satan is on a lot of you guys out there, man. But go ahead. You got it, bro.
Okay, this is Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, "For we know that the law is spiritual."
Right. And there's nothing wrong with the law. So, you know, when you hear people sitting there talking about, oh, the laws are done away with, then that means that they're just being wicked, man. Again, like a builder without a tape measure. All right? A builder that doesn't know measurements. What you mean? The law is spiritual. It's spiritual because what? By basically power of life and death. All right? So the law is spiritual. Nothing was wrong with the law. Us, we were the problem because of the flesh that we are in, subjugated, right? Go ahead.
Okay. It says, "But I am carnal, sold under sin."
Man, that's humble. Some of you guys, like what Lahab said, which y'all probably don't know Lahab, I'm sure you heard the apostles and elders talk about him. Or actually, he made a appearance not too long ago, you know, looking even more, you know, whatever. But he made a statement saying that he doesn't have a stony heart. He said, that stony heart, that don't apply to me, okay? I have a fleshly heart, okay? See, true, I have a fleshly heart. So basically, he's saying he don't sin. And ironically, he's teaching that the laws are done away with. You don't have to keep the commandments of the Most High, you know? And one thing, like when cats say that, which, if that, like what Apostle Torah said, okay, well then, that's the case, a nigga can put on a dress. The laws are done away with. You know, go ahead, go walk around wearing thongs and high heels, nigga. Talk about you, a prophet, a teacher. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead and, why stop there? Put lipstick on, right?
Yeah.
You know, just go ahead and be like RuPaul and all the rest of them disasters out there.
Right.
Go follow that, you know? But see, that's because it's wickedness, man. And they say that to try to basically lure in simple-minded souls to follow them, you know? Because, look, man, rebellion is popular, right? The spirit that's in us, right, seeks to desperately to go off and do some wickedness. It's easy to do wickedness.
The scriptures also go into, it says, rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. Now,
Right.
Now we know what happened when we did with a witch, you know. In our times of ruling, a witch was, you know, deleted.
Yeah?
You see?
Yeah.
You see, that's about to happen to a lot of our people, the 2/3 of our people.
Well, wait a minute. You said a witch was deleted. I don't know if y'all can, what's the bitch name? I just seen it. I think she was on the so-called Breakfast Club. Erica some shit. She used to be on, I think, the Living Single show. But y'all might not remember that shit. I think she was in Get Out. The black chick. Dark-skinned chick. And actually, she still looked not bad for, you know, being around for a while. Erica some, I forget her freaking name. But, yeah, I'm sure y'all, if you see my, yeah.
You saying Get Out?
Yeah, she was I believe she was in Get Out. What other movie?
Or was
she
it
in?
Us? Was it Get Out or Us?
Oh, Us. Maybe it's Us.
I think you're talking about the one I was in Black Panther.
Damn, was she in Black Panther too?
Oh, let me see. Hold on, sure.
It's Erica something. But anyway, you find out, you know, brothers out there in the comic book, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Recently, she had well, I don't know. I've seen it recently. I don't know how old it. She said her grandmother, like you said, we know how a witch ends up with it, right? She said she had a grandmother that I think her people, they was dealing with that shit. Her grandmother was heavy into witchcraft. And then I guess something happened where she got jacked up from the witchcraft. And then so she went somewhere and she came back and they said, look, they warned her, they said, don't leave that shit alone. Don't fuck with that shit no more. You know, I'm roughly paraphrasing it. You had to hear the interview to get the particular story. You know, I'm just, you know. So anyway, she said her grandmother didn't listen. She went back and dabbed back into that witchcraft, and they found her dead. So again, to the point, which you said from the scripture, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Yep.
And see, and the thing is, these black women are all about witchcraft, man. Right? And don't tell me I'm lying. These black hoes are all into fucking witchcraft, man. Shit, you probably still got a black bitch somewhere in the smallest depths of hell in America calling a 1-800 psychic line. Right? Sitting there, being wicked, eating a shrimp, looking at her horoscope on her phone. That's witchcraft.
Yep.
Right? That's not, and look, which, the Apostle Tahar and another brother, I'm trying to remember the other, but I've seen two shows, But anyway, these black holes in Christianity have went into witchcraft. Let me see, what's her name?
Erica Alexander.
Bam! That's it, Alexander. Erica Alexander.
Oh, yeah, I know her. Yeah.
She was in Get Out. She was in, or
Yeah, she was in Get Out.
She was Get Out, right?
Yeah, she played a little, like a counselor or something like that.
Right. So she was telling the story about that. But these, if not all, then all these black women, they into lesbianism and witchcraft. And remember, I'm gonna keep saying it. Homosexuality and witchcraft go hand in hand.
Yes,
Right.
it does.
That's like that's one of the highest forms of witchcraft.
That's what this country, this world is all about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Isaiah the 47th chapter is on point. Matter of fact,
I'll get it.
you get Isaiah the 47th chapter.
Mhm.
Because that's the Lord is speaking about America. America is mentioned in the Bible. All right? Only an unlearned idiot or just a demonic scoffing ass lowlife would say different. All right? It's best when you don't know something, it's best to just keep your mouth shut. The scriptures say even a fool, right? When he keeps his mouth shut, is considered wise.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, but Jake always gotta have a they got a saying, a one-upper.
Yep.
You know? You be like, yeah, man, I bought 4 cars. Oh yeah, I just bought 7 cars. Right? No matter what you say, Jake would always put first of all, you ain't even got that 2 cents your grandmother gave you back when you was a little kid. Ain't even worth shit. You can't even buy a penny fish with that shit. So shut the fuck up, man.
Right.
You know, but Jake always wanted to have something to say and try to outdo. Hey, it's plenty of times I'm talking to people. Sometimes if it's on the phone or whatever, they might hear a dead silence. They're like, hey, I'm like, nah, man. I'm just listening. And I learned that like a brother like Apostle Gabar, man. The Lord bless, you know, brothers, the apostles, period. Right? But I just remember an incident, like how I was speaking with him and he was just listening to everything I said, but I was like, damn, did the phone hang up? And he pulled out, he stopped me when I said something, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, but that's how you gotta be. Like if somebody is telling me about stuff that I don't know about, you know, then I gotta shut up and listen or ask a question or whatever the case is. That ain't the case with Jake. Jake wanna always sit there and run their fucking mouth. That's why a lot of these niggas gonna fucking die, man. More of these, and see, the Lord is gonna strip you niggas down, man.
Yeah, because they're not listening to understand, they're listening to reply.
Why? Why? It's a difference.
Yeah.
And really, that's a whole ass spirit. And like, you know, the Apostle Rakasi, that go back to the fucking Big Shirley.
Yeah.
Big Shirley, right?
Yeah.
So when you dealing with, you know, that's their mama. Most of these motherfuckers raised by their mama, got the spirit of their mama. That's a woman. When you sit up there and here it is, she knows she wrong. That's the right.
Man.
And she ain't listening to no reason. She's listening to reply.
Yeah.
And then she gonna say the same shit and ask you something like, bitch, I done said that already. But because they're not listening to hear. That's a heavy point that you made, my brother. Jake don't listen to hear. The scriptures instruct us that. Right? Then the scriptures say a wise man will hear and increase learning, if I'm quoting it right in the Bible.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's get that.
So
I got it.
you got it? All right, yeah, brother. Hey, brothers is quick. Boom, boom. Pow.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse
Hey, go for
yeah,
it.
5 is the point. Yeah.
Go for it.
I'll start at verse 1. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
Right, to perceive the words of understanding. See, that's the problem. A lot of you guys out there that's sitting there fighting against the truth because you don't perceive the words of understanding. All right? The 4th chapter, verse 7 said, wisdom is the principal thing, but with all thy getting, get understanding. That's a point that goes unnoticed by a lot of people. A lot of people read the Bible. No, everybody can't just pick up the Bible and understand it. The Bible is not like no other book. It's mysteries. And you will get trapped up if the Lord ain't dealing with you. A lot of people think, well, I don't need no teacher. I can read the Bible, read for myself. This ain't an instruction manual to your fucking job, how to run a machine on your job, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This ain't an instruction manual how to put together a table. All right, go ahead.
It says in verse 3, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity.
Right, justice, judgment, and equity, man. Which is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's why we read earlier, the laws are spiritual. Because and you learn it from the Bible, from reading and listening. Go ahead.
To give subtlety to the simple.
Right, to give subtlety to the simple. You know what it means by subtlety? You know what the word subtlety means, right?
Yeah.
Under the what?
Web.
Under the web. Right? So in other words, that's subtile, under the web. So you ain't getting caught up on the sticky trap on top because you underneath it. That's how a spider don't get caught in his own web. Because he's subtile. You know? And it said what? To give subtlety to who?
To the simple.
The simple. We all was simple, man. Alright? We all was a bunch of bonehead, simple-minded niggas, man. 1 Corinthians 12:1, right? The Apostle Paul spoke. We all was fucked up. Yeah.
Look,
Go
I have
shoot.
to hold a precept.
Shoot.
Proverbs chapter 9.
Let it go.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. It says, "A foolish woman is clamorous."
Oh,
Go ahead, read, brother.
a foolish woman is clearing. That's all you had to say. That scripture, you know how many fucking fights and stuff that done started at the kid, at my house? That scripture right there, boy. That's like, they found a grenade I think it was in the back of an Uber today in New York. That's like that grenade. It was all scrambling trying to get to the car. But they had to fucking protest so they couldn't get the bomb spot in there. Hey, man, the Most High can take you out any way, man. Blow your ass up doing an Uber run, man. Shit is there for the Most High, man.
Now, you know, looking at this in a spiritual aspect, Jake is likened to what? A delicate woman.
Yep.
Now look at Jake. Jake is simple, right? And clamorous.
Yeah.
But it says a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and know of nothing. So in a spiritual sense, you can regard this to who? 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they bitches right now. They women.
Right.
They women. And the Lord looks at the whole nation as a woman, but they actually bitch ass niggas.
They got the. And I brought it out because the Big Shirley Spirit. that
Big
you're
Shirley
talking
Spirit.
about.
Yeah.
What's that? Isaiah 3. Women rule them.
Your
Oh,
children on their
yeah.
oppressors and
women rule
over them.
Yeah, that's so. What we say in the scriptures is backing it up. Big Shirley done controls you niggas, man. So that's why you do that. You have that spirit of listening to reply. You want to get your point across. You know, instead of just listening. Go ahead. I think you're about to get to the point, right? You got the last verse.
Yep. Proverbs 1:4 says to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
Uh-huh.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning.
See, a wise man. A wise man. A wise man. Not even a woman. You got to be a man. The brothers in Dallas had one of their first channels was Man Up Jacob. Right? Man the fuck up. Right? And that's the problem with Jacob. And manning up don't mean it just, there's one thing, you got big niggas with muscles on top of muscles. Manning up is carrying yourself like a man, being able to deal with the wisdom of the word of the Most High and not get offended. You know what I'm saying? If the Spirit's on one of the prophets to tell you that you got to stop eating pork, you better come back to the Most High. Man the fuck up and listen. Don't get offended. You should be happy. Just shut up and listen. And maybe the Lord will sup with you. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, the Lord said, "Blessed is he that's not offended of me."
That's right. That's right. And listen, man, that Big Shirley spirit ain't making it into the kingdom of heaven. You know? And the Most High, look, the Most High, he ain't working for you. You supposed to work for him. Y'all got to twist it, talk about only God can judge me. So that means I'm going to go sit there and commit every sin I can commit. None of y'all niggas can say shit to me. Okay, all right. All right. And see, Jake talk a lot of shit because they got that Big Shirley spirit on him. Big Shirley does that, the woofing. Foolish woman is clamorous. All right? Dare I say a foolish nigga is clamorous, you know?
You know, and really, it's the lack of the fear of the Lord. And judgment is not executed speedily. So that's why Jake cannot spare right now. But little do they know, a heavy judgment is coming to Babylon the Great, man.
Oh yeah, that hammer. And it's happening, man. There's so much stuff. Like, man, things that are happening, man. I think it was a train derailment a little while ago. The fires.
Texas on fire.
Texas fire. So I think California, they faced with another storm. I'm not sure if they got snow coming over.
There's a place that's getting a big storm that never really gets a storm.
That's heavy too, because California, when it comes to your different fruits and vegetables, that's produced here in America, California produced 90% of it.
True.
Yeah. Check that out. So you can't tell that it's gonna be a major famine, and then you still got these devils still burning down livestock, right? And pushing this goddamn, Bill Gates meat, the bullshit laboratory chicken. Beyond meat, man. That should have caused an uproar, man.
3D meat, yep.
Yeah, 3D.
If you took somebody from the 20s and bought them in the supermarket today, then it'd be a riot, man. What the fuck you mean Beyond Meat, man? Take me to the farm. Let me get some livestock, But this is where it's at right now. This is how bad things have gotten. And you don't think that America needs to be destroyed? You don't think that the Most High need to push the reset button on these wicked ass motherfuckers? What do y'all think is next? Do you realize if this place was to continue, say, which we know it ain't the case, but say, them Israelites, they don't know what they're talking about or whatever, then guess what? You ain't really got nothing good to look forward to. Because right? You see they replacing y'all with AI, robots, even they making robot dogs, pets.
Only thing that to look forward to is further slavery, man.
Further slavery, but not only that, destruction. Because this devil, Esau's on a path to destroy himself.
Yep, he's self-destructive.
Right? Self-destructive. And they show you in all the movies where they use iRobots and AI technology. The shit is always a man versus machine type of thing happening with the machines fucking niggas up. And that's a reality because it happened already. All this Tesla shit and all this other stuff, man.
AI.
See?
Yeah.
AI ain't this, and that's what Esau's gas. And the Most High set these devils up to where they feeling themselves like that.
Yeah. And I'm having conversations at work with Jake. We got Jake at work bringing this information up. I don't give them too much information, but I just
Right.
AI. But they talking about AI, and they're seeing how AI is taking over a lot of people's jobs.
Yeah.
The tech industry. Movie producers, people that
musicians.
Think about that, yeah.
They don't need. That's why because they say, you want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. Well, guess what? They don't need you rappers no more, man. They done jacked your likeness.
Yep.
They can make a brand new Tupac and Biggie album.
That's a fact.
That's gonna be fire too.
Yeah,
right? Niggas that's into that shit. That shit gonna be like some shit like. It's gonna sound because what? That's this devil, man. That's his trickery and wizardry. See, and that's remember back when Saul he got cursed trying to fuck around with the dead, so to speak. Calling back Saul's spirit.
Endor.
The witch of Endor. What they call it? A necromancer or
necromancy.
Right? If I'm saying that right.
Necromancer is the one that sleeps with
dead
people.
Dead people, right?
Well, necro means death, and then mancy means witchcraft. So that they deal with different witchcraft for what you're talking about is necrophilia.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it pays, man. Both sides got the smart brothers around, man. Sharp brothers, smart brothers.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah. I mean, which I looked it up before, but I couldn't think of it. But he's right. That's right. But anyway, the point of the matter is, Esau don't give a fuck. They'll sit there and make an Elvis and Tupac album, right, with AI.
Yeah.
Right? And see, and Jake, and it's too late. You got some Jake. I don't care. It's gonna be fire. It'll make it easier for me. Anything that's made easier for you is for your detriment. Yeah. All right. Which, like for example, microwave.
Yep.
But when you use it, which hey. You shouldn't use it, period. But some brothers, man, we can't be over righteous or whatever, because we're around radiation, man. In fact, we're in a radioactive world. All right? And but you still shouldn't use it if, some brothers will probably rebuke the shit out of you,
We on live with it right now.
Yeah. But the proof of the matter is, we die in this society every day because it's a cesspool of wickedness, right? Against everything's adverse to the Most High, but then you got the radiation, all this electricity, all these lights, these TV. They put these big flat screen TV. That's just more and more radiation. So it's not a big mystery why. Well, the Most High said it. We know that, And then the Most High allow these devils to do things to kill people and destroy the lifespan. Don't you know, like a lot of these elites, like Jake, especially poor Jake, and even we guilty of it, but we know that this place is done. Jake have a TV in every single space in his fucking house. Jake have more TVs in the sports bar. I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it. I'm not even like stretching it.
Yeah. A guy I used to work for, he was a Jake that owned he owned a
He's
big
a truth brother.
yeah, right. He owned a big printing company or whatever. So, every now and again we'll go move stuff at his house or whatever. But one of the co-workers I was talking to, he's like, man, if you go to his house that he got now, he got a TV in every room.
Yeah, bathroom,
I'm
kitchen.
like, every room? What do you need all them TVs for?
Yeah, bathing
Want
stereo.
to watch the game or
Fine,
sitting on the
so,
toilet? Want to watch the game in the kitchen?
Jake be tripping, but now you go into a lot of these mansions with Edomites and everything. They probably got 1 or 2 TVs in the house.
Yeah.
And most of the rooms don't the room, what they call it, with the fireplace room and all that stuff. They'll just have chairs there, whatever. They'll have a library. But this is their kingdom. Don't get it twisted. All right. So they had because this is their world. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures say that, right? The are wiser in their generation than the children of light. The children of this world.
They be having a no soliciting living room.
And they sit there and they talk. See, there's no, and Jake is so far gone, and this generation, but you better believe it's different amongst the elite. See, the elite, they got everybody dumbed down. They control them through the tube, right? And the thing is, it's to the point now, there's no social skills. And like the bishops was going earlier in their show, right? The show they was doing, and they was talking about how a lot of these, now y'all remember when we was young, we was active. We was out playing sports and everything.
Yeah.
And we was banging bitches when we was young. Right? Just keeping it real. Like chicks was on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them chicks. So I found when he said, I said, damn, he's right. A lot of, cause I'm like, damn, I'm like, the bullshit in me be like, shit, man, I wish I was a little nigga now, but I'm just running through even more because all these bitches is with it. Like they freaking, it's just the bullshit that, you know what I'm saying? They freaking, cause like back in my time, you had to like kind of like sweet talk them into, blowing some ride or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Back, sometimes you had to like, oh come on, girl, come on. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt. I'm gonna put this, all that. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nowadays, shit. These hoes, boy, shit.
Well, that's why
But the point, I'm sorry, I'm losing the point. The point they said a lot of these dudes in high school now not getting no pussy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because they made me think about that. Because one, everybody, the dudes is all glued to the video game, Fortnite, this, that, and the third, Call of Duty, right? And if they date a bitch, if they fuck with it, she gotta play Call of Duty, right? Which is more likely a town boy probably. And then the bitches is all lesbians.
That too.
They all lesbians.
Yeah,
they all pop. So shit is Esau, and it's all by design, of course.
Yeah.
Remember, this is this devil's kingdom. So now amongst the elite, what they doing, they talk and they teach finances and they've been doing this shit. Right? Because why? They keep it in the family. That was that saying, keep it in the family. Which again, they stole everything they got from us, to keep it real. But Slocky, man, I didn't want to get too far off from the scriptures, but this is the fucking world that we live in, man.
Right. If I may add to the elites, they move more on a rulership type mentality or fashion, like he was talking about. They're teaching finance to their kids. Basically train them up to take over their kingdom.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's more how they're moving,
Yeah, Jake leave you with nothing but problems, man.
Yep.
They fighting over shit, this, that, the third. The older brother done stole the insurance policy and smoked it up and them curses, man.
Yep.
Them curses, man. But now let's get back to who got the scripture. Yep.
Right here.
Okay.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9, it says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
A small remnant,
Mm-hmm.
which is another word you can use for elect. All right, a remnant, something that the Most High saved back. Right, which that's why it's of the Lord's grace and mercy that we're not consumed, because you know we could easily be just the same. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Lord's mercy, man, we still kicking it, man. Go ahead.
It says, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Right, we should have been at Sodom and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Meaning what? Destroyed,
Desolate.
desolate. Because Sodom and Gomorrah was two of those 5 cities that the Most High destroyed.
That's right.
Yep. Go ahead. You got it out.
Isaiah 19 and 15.
You said 19 and 15?
Isaiah 19, 15.
Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 15, it says, neither shall there be any work.
No.
14. Oh, yeah. 14. Slop. The Lord, it says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Yeah, so it says the Lord has what?
Have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Right.
And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
Now we know America, Babylon, and Great is what? Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Now,
That's
should we
right.
go into that word perverse, Biblical Shaw?
Mhm.
So
That's
the word,
what's mingled amongst this place. This is what we are seeing on a daily basis. Right?
so that word for perverse is
Get into etymology. That's what I really wanted it.
oh, in the etymology.
Etymology.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
okay, come. Oh, they got some stuff here too. Well, I'll get this and I'll go into etymology also.
All right.
It says depravities, perverseness, unsuitable.
Unsuitable. It's going to break it down more clearer in etymology. Go ahead.
It says, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt.
Now we're headed. That's what we're headed towards right now.
Yeah.
No more work. Right?
Yeah,
the
that's
scriptures
right.
talk about in
That's
Ecclesiastes, the grinding shall cease. Every day on my news break that comes through my phone, it talks about layoffs, right? Bankruptcies, credit card crisis, debt, just all these different things.
But wait a minute, brother. Biden said that the numbers are higher.
He said the economy is great. He literally said the economy is great.
fucking
Lying devil.
But you know what? You dumbass niggas, man. Y'all wanted Biden. We want Biden.
Yep.
We want Biden.
That one Jake singing.
Crime,
Yeah. Dumbass nigga.
right?
So you just, hey, at the end of the day, you deserve what you get, man.
I mean, we got companies that was running for 100 years strong,
Right.
right? Now it's talking about bankrupt.
Yeah.
You know, every bankruptcies, Best Buy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, more store closings in each and every state.
Yup.
CVS.
Yeah.
CVS, Rite Aid,
Walmart.
you know,
Hell,
Starbucks.
All of these, you go to, like, I was telling you, bro, I was on my way. It was Starbucks where I normally stop on the way here and get, use the bathroom and shit. That was less than what? About a month ago. That shit done. It was closed.
Yeah. Fast food chains.
Fast food
Right.
chains
It's
out of business.
Just getting to the point where fast food chains said they're about to start the Uber strategy where they're going to do surging prices at different times of the day.
Yeah.
Who won't bro? Everybody just gonna sit there and wait. We're not paying that high number.
Right.
Hey, when you think about it too, they're trying to get rid of people who own business. They're trying to get rid of business owners.
Yeah.
You know, like it said, you shall own nothing, and you shall like it.
Be happy. Yup.
Yeah, be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted you to
Cutting
go
off
into
the
that word.
middleman.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Get that word.
Yep. So this is the word for perverse.
Right. So this is what you're seeing in society right now that's lifted on high.
Yep. It says from the 14th century, wicked.
Wicked. You see, that's the perverse spirit that we see going on out here. That's among our people. Right. Go ahead.
Right. And what makes it wicked is because it's in contrast to the Bible.
Ooh, yeah.
Right? The woman ain't supposed to be with no fucking woman.
Yep.
No.
All right? That's wickedness, man. And no matter how, whatever enticing nigga, that shit is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a man ain't supposed to be with no fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is wickedness, man.
Yeah.
That's a perverse spirit. So we know that that's right here, right now.
Yeah.
And then like the brother quote, spiritually Egypt This place is spiritually Egypt because why? Those are the practices going back to them goddamn heathens, man. You know? And since a lot of you simple-minded niggas can't separate yourself from these heathenistic cultures and customs, well, guess what? The Most High gonna separate your spirit from his body, man. The Most High ain't gonna wait for you niggas to get it together. Every nigga got a philosophy. Every nigga got his own wisdom. Every nigga wanna do what he think is right? The witchcraft saying, back to the witchcraft, do as thou wilt. Well, guess what? The Most High gonna do what he wanna do with you, man. Go ahead.
Well, the opportunity.
Yep.
The opportunity is now, before the doors of repentance close.
Right. So y'all gotta remember, Noah was out there prophesying over 100 years, man. Over 100 years. And who's living that long in this lifetime?
Right.
So that's 100 years would be considered a few lifetimes. But he still waited. And in this day and age, 100 years, you like, damn, you done lived through shit. You can probably remember the Civil War. You damn near right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Revolutionary War, damn near.
Segregation.
Yeah, definitely remember segregation. You know? Shit, you probably was on a plantation picking some damn cotton. Or running from a lynch park. So the thing is that, man, 100 years prophesying of something that never happened. See, we know, at least we know that there's nuclear missiles. Like now it's known about these missiles, right? We done seen the Manhattan Project, what's the
Oppenheimer?
well, okay, Oppenheimer, right? The fucking bomb they dropped on Hiroshima and all that stuff. All them places, right? So we see these things. So it should. You would think it wouldn't be hard to visualize, you know, because Esau knows that that's a possibility of the missile, right? But niggas don't know. We know because the Lord said it's gonna happen. Okay, and once again, the children of this world are wiser in their generation than the children of light. You got Edomites that's more, so-called white people are more on point than you niggas out there.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of you niggas are still falling short because you're not coming through the straight gate. You ain't returning back to your power. You done got a lot of Jake done got comfortable with the concept of, well, I don't believe there ain't no God. Where's God at? And all, you know, all these questions they're trying to question. As if you on any level to question the Most High. You got a lot of people, Jake done, you know, and again, because they're in this society. But then when some fucked up shit happened to them that hit home, then they wonder why. You understand?
Yeah, a little article, right?
Oh, okay.
You mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
It's from RT.com. It says Russia has world's most diverse nuclear arsenal, says the U.S. general. Diverse.
The U.S. general said
Now, how
flavors
how-
of nuclear missiles.
how proud Babylon the Great is, and for him to be to mention something like that.
well, that's why they ain't went into Iran or went into Russia. They talked all that shit.
What time it is?
Yeah, exactly. They definitely know what's up. So, and the thing is, these they're revamping a lot of the old missiles, and they ain't stopped producing these missiles. And they supplying, they throwing. Hold that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Iran, boom, bam. You know, y'all finished digging that city, get hold, right? And Esau know, like certain shit. Well, that's why they attack the civilians really most of the time. Talk about, oh yeah, we struck the number 2, what you call it, T member. We've been looking for him. No, you didn't. You blew up a fucking hospital,
Right.
with kids and old people up in it.
Yeah, you ain't hitting nothing for real.
You ain't hitting nothing for real. And that's what your AI system. Now, they got an AI system that they use over there in Gaza called the Gospel. Got an AI system they call it the Gospel, that's going over there, sending, pinpointing these buildings, but the buildings are nothing but civilians, children, and regular people.
Damn.
You know? So this devil is already on a rich, but Jake is not paying attention to what's happening. Like I said, during the time of Noah, you know, which still you should have listened, but you can see it never drizzled. You know what I'm saying? The Lord called the dew from the mist. So it never drizzled. So Noah saying it's gonna be rain, water coming from heaven, big, it's gonna flood the whole. They laughed at him. They didn't listen until that. And when that day come, when that rain came, you know damn well they was beelining it to Noah. It probably was a big super duper line lining up to go to the ark. And the angels, the Most High sent the angel. It said the Lord shut the door. Nobody else could get in. So now you niggas, and that shows you how blind you are because of now you got everybody got cable TV. They have to say we all get the same 24 hours in a day, right? That's motherfuckers always so smart, right?
Yeah.
What you do with it. All right, well, obviously y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing with it, man. Because y'all don't see that this place is done. Y'all still chasing waterfalls, man. You know the words of TLC, them fucking creepy hoes.
I was just thinking about
You know what I'm saying? Them creepy old hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Niggas, they still looking for that American dream.
Yep. So.
Shit, you got the white man to tell you that ain't no American dream. Boy, we lied to you.
Yeah. Because right now, according to the statistics, it says the United States is $22 trillion in debt.
$22 trillion.
Right. And look, and this, you know, this got to be a Jake that said it. They said, and they had the audacity to try to give me a credit score.
Right. But that's fine. I like that. That's like, see, look, the most shot.
Credit score is all the way through the
Who's that Psalm? The Lord said he's going to cause their tongue to fall upon them.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's another article I read earlier today where this bitch, I think it's in D.C., because I guess the CVS they're doing a lot of shoplifting.
Mm-hmm.
She said that ain't shit. That's okay. These people shoplifting for these little items. America stole a whole land. You know, she said America's on stolen ground.
Mm-hmm.
So all these people put in these articles, these news writers, these beat writers, all over, the Mossad got everybody coming up again. And you dumb, stupid, simple-minded niggas can't see it, man. Man, hey, you deserve what you get, man. The Mossad gonna bring that hammer and smash you niggas, man. And you Hebrew Israelite niggas out there that sold out. Scripture speak about you sellouts, man. But where we at? Where we at?
Right, we was on.
You know, Slocky, you know, hey.
Verse. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, you finished. Okay, yep.
Yep. It says perverse, unnatural, degenerate.
Yeah, unnatural. Unnatural. All right? Unnatural. Like we said, a woman is not supposed to be with a woman. Man is not supposed to be with a man. You understand? Women are not supposed to be running no fucking household. A woman's supposed to be under subjection under a man. The children are not supposed to be sitting there buddy and cursing out the parents and stuff. You know? Nah. But it said what? It said unnatural and what?
Degenerate.
Degenerate. You know what comes to mind?
I had that.
Yes, that's the spirit. Oh, okay, that go for it, man.
Yeah, the book of Jeremiah chapter 2,
There you go.
verse 21, it says, Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Right? Because the Lord has created us to be a certain way.
Right.
To be upright. You know? Because when you go into the word upright, it's a high, righteous, moral standard.
Which goes back to what? The law that the Lord gave.
Right.
That was the reason why the Lord gave it.
Right.
Remember, the other nations envied us because of that.
Mhm.
Because it made us stand upright.
Yep.
You know? Yeah. So that gave us the morality, the integrity.
It set us apart. Set us apart.
Yeah, holy.
Yeah.
Right?
Got you right. You said noble, right?
Yeah.
When you go into the etymology dictionary for the word noble, it says here from Old French, it says illustrious, distinguished, right? The law, statutes, commandments made us distinguished from the other nations, of high rank or birth, right? I shall set you above all these other nations
Yep.
if you shall keep my commandments.
Yeah,
You got it?
Speak on it.
Yeah, I got Deuteronomy 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know
That's
it's
the
one
spirit.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Right, you.
Oh, Deuteronomy 4 and verse 6, it says, I'll start at verse 5. It says, Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that you shall do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
See? And then that's what in Ezekiel where it said the trees envy them, right? Meaning that was the other nations. Because why? The Most High made us different. He separated us by giving us His laws, statutes, and commandments.
Yeah. And, you know, and it was besides, you know, what the heathen, how they look at us today. Because right now, even though we're the salt of the earth, they look at us as just a entertaining people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, they're athletic and
Yeah.
they can sing and they can dance, they can do that. But even though we was doing it back then, it wasn't
Right.
that wasn't the height of it. It
Right.
was, the ways how they conduct themselves. You know, the power that they have.
Mhm.
They have the true God.
Mhm.
You know, they understood that, but now it's like when they look at us, they don't look at us as like a holy people with a God that's so near to us and the way we conduct ourselves. They look at us and praise us for bullshit
Yeah.
to entertain
Facts.
them.
Facts.
You know, it's a difference from then and now.
Yeah,
But
now,
must be allowed
nowadays
to
it's
keep reading
slow.
through these.
I was gonna say nowadays just shut up and dribble.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, good.
So
It's like every time you look things up, you research it again, the spirit reveals even more things you ain't see before. Like, so, okay, like you were saying, right? More definition says well known, famous, renowned, like we read earlier, excellent, superior,
Okay.
right? You go down further, it says distinguished by splendor, magnificence, the law, statutes, and commandments. Case in point, King Solomon when he ruled, right? The Queen Sheba, she damn near gave up the spirit for how orderly and how illustrious the kingdom was, right? It says distinguished by splendor, magnificence, or stateliness. It says worthy of honor or respect, having lofty character, having high moral qualities.
Right.
And of course, degenerate's the opposite of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I believe degenerate actually goes into having being of less having basically what do you call it?
Look it up.
Let's get it.
Look it up. Look it up. You know,
Let's get it.
look it up because that's our people perverse and degenerate. You know, and then
Yeah.
look at them. Look at the way they look, man.
Oh, you get into etymology?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, let it rip. Let it rip.
Yep. So degenerate in the etymology dictionary also it says having lost or suffered an impairment to the qualities proper to race or kind.
Right, degenerate. You know, that's like a pair of pants. You can have a pair of pants, but after a while, it started degenerating. Like, you know, they might have been $1,000 pair of pants. But after the 5th year, they're not shiny no more.
Right.
They got rips in them. They don't even look like nothing like when you first bought them. They faded. Like it wouldn't normally happen once they get worn out like that. You throw them out.
Yeah.
You can't even fix them. Howard Shot said you can't put a new fabric on an old garment, right? So Jake, that's why they don't realize how fucked up of a position it is. It will behoove you to take heed, to humble yourself and listen. If you sincere, if you believe in the Most High, because if not, the Lord gonna toss you out like some old clothes.
they fuck around shrink, can't fit them no more.
Shrink, yeah. Like, damn, what the fuck out? Who pants is these? You know, that's real shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna just read all the definitions to get to the point, right?
Mhm.
It says, to be inferior to one's ancestors, to become unlike.
Right, y'all like to talk about the ancestors, right? Well, guess what? The ancestors ain't happy with none of you niggas, man. Right? Shit, Frederick Douglass, if he can talk to you, he'll tell you niggas don't follow him, you know? Shit, if Harriet Tubman, not that we don't do that shit, fuck that. But we gonna tell you, fucking pay us, we'll tell you what Harriet Tubman will tell you. She'll tell you, I fucked up. Don't follow me, get off the railroad. You niggas gotta, I think it's been.
Right. It says to become unlike one's race or kind.
You're nothing like your ancestors, man. You're nothing. You're the white man's bitch. I don't know if you ever saw this Kemetic bitch. She had this song. You're the white man's bitch. You're the white man's bitch. But it's true. You're nothing like your ancestors, man.
Right. It says
That's why you taken advantage of it all the time. Esau plays you. They rob you, get away with it, and make you love. Like you said, and make you love it. And forget about your shit, your atrocities. but make sure you remember this. All right, we just stating facts here.
Right. It says fall from ancestral quality, use of physical
Wow.
as well.
Wait,
as
hold on, brother. Hold on, man. Fall from ancestral quality, man. Damn. That's some shit, man.
Yeah.
That shows you how fucked up our people really are, man. And that's why the scriptures say, prepare to search for that father. You gotta get back. Oh shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was already on it.
Okay,
you
God,
know
it's a
what I'm
spirit.
saying?
That proved the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And we don't, I mean, yeah, we have fun. We love, this is a labor of love. You see the apostles, look, man, the apostles, all of us, we love what we do.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. We know that it's the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, speaking through us. All right, we'll tell you that. It ain't us. We're just fucking vessels, man. Happy to be that and hopefully forever, but, go ahead. You got it?
Yeah, the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
Of the former age. That's how far niggas done forgot. All right? When you go back to your ancestors, they wasn't fucking running around with tattoos and wearing purses, pocketbooks with pistols in it and lipstick. The men, they wasn't doing that. Right?
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Then where you gonna find that at? In the Holy Scriptures, the Bible. You're a fool if you don't think there's no validity to the Bible, the Scriptures. You think the answers and the history is not there. All right? You're a fool. You're doing yourself a disservice. Right?
That's it on that. I got another one for you, though.
Okay.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things are written aforetime were written for our learning.
Right, because they were written by our ancestors. All right, y'all talk about y'all going back to talk to the ancestors, man. The ancestors will kick your ass right now, man. Talk about some damn comedic sciences and stuff like that, man. You fucking crazy. And then this guy, he been busted off to Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
But he's still going, he got a line that Kwanzaa blanket that that Kwanzaa blanket he be carrying. You got a line that bed that he made, man. Nah, you gotta give it up. Get that shit up. Because the ancestors kept you still talking about Kwanzaa, man. Don't tell them what they gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't supposed to be into no fucking Kwanzaa and African studies, pro-black, when a brother mixes with it. And I think, and them be the niggas they always catch with a goddamn white woman. At least us, you can't catch us with a white woman because we tell you we'll fuck a white woman. All right? So you ain't catching us slipping, man. You know what I'm saying? But now we would never make them a wife. They're not Israelite women. They not, unless they Israelite foreigner women that just happen to look that way. But an Edomite is a Bedouin. We don't have that in the kingdom. What's the problem? Right? Don't you realize the Most High set us up and he's going to give us our heart's desire? Right? You see what I'm saying? Look, man, in the kingdom of heaven, there's a thing called concubines. All right, so y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all like, yeah, peace, king. Wait, why you ain't got a Nubian sister? What you doing with a white motherfucker? Then I guess I ain't a king. Then if I'm subjugated to the queen of the den, that's the only bitch I can deal with, right? Fucking Shaquita, right? Big Shirley's niece, right? That's the only bitch I can fuck with, right? According to these Afro-simplistic niggas, man. Fucking Afro-simplistic ass niggas, man. Y'all bugging, man. But that's all right, though, because the Lord is going to bring that hammer down on these niggas, man.
Right.
You don't sit there and get mad. And the thing is, it'd be a Jay. You notice I have a nice smile on his face. You have a bad ass. And not for nothing, the white woman is making the nigga woman look stupid. Okay? The white woman, that's sort of an inside joke, too. But we call it as it is. These Edomite bitches, shit, I dare I say they probably could be nigga woman, because they be holding more than these black. They took the crown long ago. And that's why these black bitches are bitter, right? They talk shit. They want to shame brothers that, look, that's what the man want. That's what he want. All right? A king has many women as he want, and he has concubines. See, y'all need to understand what a king is, because see, right now, this is a queerdom or a queendom or whatever you want to call it. This is not real royalty, man. This world, this society, my queen. Nah, that's not a king mentality, man. All right, a king simply means a ruler.
Yeah, king.
All right.
We can't be a king here. We can't even be Israelite men here.
Right.
Right.
And because they got a slave class mentality. And that feeds into that mentality. A real man understands that, look, I can have me a concubine, I can have me a woman, but now the thing is, in this side, where it's better for you to just deal with one woman, if not, don't deal with no fucking woman. Right? That's what the Apostle Paul was saying, but of course, it's not a sin to get you some pussy to deal with a woman. So if so, deal with one woman because the time is short.
Right.
You ain't even really got time to be with one woman.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to clarify that statement. I'm talking about actually be an Israelite man in his fullness.
Right,
We're not
right.
gonna be able to do that until the kingdom.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You ain't say no lies.
Right.
You said it right, because in this society, look what we face against, man. You talk the way you talk. Oh my, why are you raising your voice? Bitch, I'm a fucking man.
Right. Yeah.
The question should be, why do you think you need to raise your voice? All right, what would you rather have, a rough, rocky voice sounding bitch or a soft-spoken, sweet sounding chick, right? No brainer. But you don't have a stupid monkey. I like a challenge. I like a nigga to match. I like a bitch to match my energy.
Yeah, right.
Dumb niggas. Hey man, we felt off, man. I think it was Pastor Khan said, man, most I could have done because the state that Jake is in a real low. You see this simple nigga again, another muscle bound idiot, Terry Crews, right?
Oh,
And I don't even think, right? And I'm sitting there, and this dude don't get it. And this is the same guy who almost beat his father to death. Right? He almost beat his father to death. But some Hollywood white man executive reaches in your pants in front of your wife, put whatever and do whatever, and you just shoot and walk away mad. Like, what? And then you get mad when motherfuckers call you out for that. Look, man, you backwards, man. If anybody should have been beaten to death, it should have been the motherfucker who violated you, man.
yeah.
Now, if your father was doing wickedness, that still don't justify. You can't beat him to death. All right? You can't beat him to death. You ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to honor your father and your mother. And now, that don't mean that you got to follow him if he's going off. That don't mean that you don't, if he comes to, you know. But you shouldn't even be in that position. And that was anger built up bitchiness inside you. The one to sit there, because, man, once I get old enough, man, you ain't going to be yelling at me no more, telling me to clean up my room. You ain't going to be yelling at my mother, and then I'm hearing my mother cry. Well, maybe your mother was a fucking hoe. Maybe she got out of order. Did you ever think that? And then what happens is, in a lot of these situations, these niggas that was bitch-ass niggas, and fuck you, get off my mother. Then they get older. Then they got some bitch that end up bringing home somebody else's cum on a shirt, right? And then now you in a situation where you ready to put hands on it, but now you feel what your father went through. You see what I'm saying? So Jake don't deal with logic or nothing. That's why the Most High, the 2/3, they gotta go. Where we at?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the Lord did a number on us, man.
Yeah.
We are way. I was reading this part right here. It says to fall from ancestral quality used of
That's deep.
physical as well as moral qualities. So those same morals that we had in the ancient world, that's gone amongst our nation.
Yeah.
Now the Lord is bringing it back through the Holy Spirit, through the brothers and the elders in the truth. But that's gone.
It's
amongst
gone
our
because,
nation.
like with these women, one, they don't even. Well, the scriptures tell you back then, the Apostle Paul said, "I would that the young women would marry, but they refused." Right? And some have already turned aside to Satan. Well, now you can then they say all these women turned aside to Satan. I don't need no man, right? And then they got all these fucking coked out, drugged up, bugged out, disease infected, ratchet bitches to look up to. A Nicki Minaj, a Cardi B, a Megan Good, a sexy. Oh my God! And what's sexy about that?
Nothing.
Right? Was that a joke? Them call, But then again, that's what they pushed that thing out there.
Yeah.
So that's why this place got to get burnt. The reset button got to get pushed.
That's right.
There's a viral video going out of a little 4-year-old girl singing that song.
Yes.
That's foul, man.
crazy.
That's why even I'm about to say Maya Angelou, not Maya Angelou. What's it? Sharad Ali Aziz,
Yeah. I know you talking about.
right? The black man's guide understanding the black woman. She wrote one of them books.
Yep.
Man, even she, and this is a woman, and seeing real women, right? And there's some young, they might say, no, there's some young woman that got the qualities. If you're a real woman, you're gonna be ashamed at the state that these women are in.
Facts.
That Nicki Minaj represent you, this Cardi B, Megan, any of them, name them. All right, and then these whores playing sports trying to be men, right? They don't even know how to fucking cook or boil no water, right? And think that that's a problem of a woman being in the kitchen doing something, again, like what you said. All right, they're not. So that's perverse. That's perverse. Like I said in Isaiah 9, and that's how we know that's talking about here in America, because all these things go on. You can lie to yourself and act like it don't, but the whole world see it, man. Okay, and that's why the nations are happy too. Lamentations of 2 and 15. Matter of fact, can a brother get that real quick? We're gonna go back to what y'all got. Just somebody give me Lamentations 2 and 15 real quick. All right, because it's sad talking about degenerating from your ancestors and everything. It's sad. All right, go ahead, my brother.
Lamentations 2 and verse 15. It says, "All that pass by clap their hands at thee."
All the other what? Nations.
Yep.
They're happy because they see niggas in the hood. They see niggas on TV. That's why they make jokes and do blackface jokes all the way in Japan and China and everywhere else, right? Because why? They happy to see you in that state. Okay? And you niggas are not waking up from that. Go ahead.
It says they hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem.
Yeah, like, psst. Yeah, good. But they like, look at these fucking people. These fucking dumb niggas. Right? Go ahead.
It says, the daughter of Jerusalem saying, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?"
Y'all the Israelites? Y'all know King David? King. That's why a lot of these devils, when they actually find out, we tell them that no, that's our history. They because they so used to seeing Jake in such a low state. You know what I'm saying? Scheming on each other, robbing each other. You look at these women, they all fucking twerk. Like I said, Sarah Ali, whatever her name is, she said she's ashamed. And any woman in her right mind would be ashamed at the state these fucking filthy hoes is in. If you ain't mad and angry at all, then you ain't in your right mind. You see? Now there's a certain, because that reality is kicking in. So you got certain women that's, doing, look, brother, if nobody ever told you, you are appreciated. I want to, you guys, because they like trying to get a ticket.
Yeah, because
they trying to book a ticket for the flight. You know what I'm saying?
Because right now the division is on it's heightened.
Yes.
Whole the MGTOW movement. A lot of men is not putting up with the bullshit no more.
No.
So that's why you got men, and we not into it, but you got men getting sex dolls. Getting the digital AI women, right? They rather talk to create a digital woman on their phone than deal with a real woman in real life,
right? Or some niggas rather beat their meat,
or some
niggas rather just choke that motherfucker. Like fuck these bitches, man. So, I'm fucking you anyway, bitch. Whatever. I told you I'm gonna get that. Hey, but it's sad. It really is sad, but that's the curses because not for nothing. And we say all the shit we say about these women because the Bible tell you that a woman is our glory.
Yeah.
Right? They tell you that in Corinthians 11th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the bitter part of this hell, the curses. Because a woman's supposed to be what? A pillar of rest. All right? Like that bullshit Saul Bethlehem had. You rub me on my back and tell me, baby, it'll be okay. And that's real. That don't happen. You go home after a hard day's work. She look, nigga, what you looking here for? What took you so long? Where you was at? Questioning you. Why you ain't pick me up? No, this dumb shit. That's normally what goes on. And that's a curse. Now, if you look at the other, and that's how you know them curses is on our people and we're the real Israelites. You look at these other nations. All right, these East Indian women. Unless they get, indoctrinated by the American woman, Eve, right? Big Shirley in the game. If not, they sticking right by their man. When he take a right step, then she take a right step. When somebody talk to her, she look at him. Can I speak? You know what I'm saying? The Chinese bitch. These Chinese bitches is picking up fucking mops and buckets. They working harder at the Chinese store than the man. Back then with the watch. Hello, can I take your order? Can I take your order? Okay, hold up. Hello, hi, Chinese restaurant #1 kitchen. They doing all of that shit. Yeah. And the niggas back there smoking a nasty cigarette, got his teeth all fucked up, you know, with a whisker. Yeah. But that's the nation. So that tell you the curses ain't on them, right? But they're on us, man. Our women fight us tooth and nail, but that's part of the curses and the spirit. See, the thing is, and we get like the Apostle Ricardo speaking out the other day. We get on these women, but we get on these niggas too, right? Because the scriptures say the whole head is sick. Yep. But now this is the reality of it. The Lord set up the order in 1 Corinthians 11 chapter, right, verse 1. And the Lord said unto you, men I call. Because why? The men are the head of the household. So now you got brothers and prophets all over the world waking up. The Most High setting us back in order, right? Because the Most High was angry at us. So you mean to think these hoes don't got to get their ass back in order?
Yeah.
If they are any of them to make it, come on, man.
They gotta do work for their salvation too, man.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we know what the scriptures say, right? Isaiah 32nd chapter, Isaiah the 4th chapter. That's reality. All right, and we coming into those times, man. All right, where we at?
We are at
Lamentations.
Okay. Yep.
I just wanted to add too.
Yes, sir.
If I may add on to your point, Zaquan. Also, when you look at it through the spirit, as the bro brought out earlier that Israel is like a woman, we was like that to the Lord. You know,
right.
You know, being disobedient, man. So it's like now we getting a taste of our own medicine, basically.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. The Most High letting us know how it feels, man.
Yeah.
You know, because basically how we talk about these hoes, how they went to play. We played the harlot with them, and niggas are still doing it.
Yeah.
Worshiping these false gods, false religions, false philosophies, right? So we know how it feels. We know how the Most High feel now, we can say. Because it's our women ain't with us, man. They with the white men.
Tasted it.
Yeah, we definitely got it, man. We don't like it neither.
The Lord's way merciful than
way more.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Way like what?
For sure, man.
Way more merciful.
Yeah, because the Most High is taking us back, and we committed fornication, adultery on it, basically.
Right.
You know.
Hey, we're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship with the Most High.
Right.
The Lord ain't
right.
With,
that's a good, yeah.
You know, because the Lord ain't with all these other nations. He only chose Israel, and Israel's only supposed to worship the Most High.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how you women supposed to be with us.
Yes,
right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Finishing in verse 15 of Lamentations 2, it says, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?"
Now, at one time we was. At one time, and that's why I said, if you were to take a time machine to, the women of the ancient time, Sarah or any of these other, especially the women in the scriptures, Susanna, all the holy women in the scriptures, they were spitting these women's face today, man. Right? Just like the Sarah Ali, like she's disappointed. But they would be even way worse than her. Like the women in the past, and if some of y'all might have a taste of it, if you got like old school parents that grew up like that, traditional, I know like even certain brothers, parents that are from the islands, from Puerto Rico, and certain, like from the old, that are probably in their 70s or whatever, and they see their son get with a woman that has no wife skills, and they like, because the saying, they said, look, you're supposed to find a woman as good as your mother or better. So they sit there and scoff at the chick that a lot of the sons get with. Because they like, they lazy, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't know how to take care of you, massage you, they argue you, they trying to lock you up, they want you to get them pregnant, try to trap you, this, that, and the third. So that's the old women. They would, but again, which like the Apostle Gabar said, is this exceptions to the rule. The women because there's women that's gonna make it, but it ain't gonna be none of these Cardi B types or Nicki Minaj types and none of them women. They done. This is as far as they're gonna make it where they at right here. And a lot of them are hating their life anyway. That's why they on all type of drugs and you know, and doing shit to their bodies, constantly doing. That's the new thing. All these bitches are all plastic, man.
Yep.
But they gonna tell you keep it real with them, right? The irony, like the nerve,
Yeah.
right? But go ahead.
Verse 16 in Lamentations 2, it says, all thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
All thy enemies, meaning even the other nations, man. Even you got these groups that sit there and make fun of you, man. Do blackface and act like, you know. I'm not talking about our people that's scattered amongst them that do things that you can tell they got the swagger of our people, but they just look like them. But the ancestry go back to our people. I'm talking about the actual group, these other nations, these heathens, the Arabs, all of them, they mock you. Go ahead.
It says, they hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we...
And don't the white man got a term he called manifest destination? They admit that they conquered us. They call themselves the conquerors, the conquistadors for the Latin tribes, right? And then they sat there and planted their flag, right? They then changed the names, removed the borders and everything, took over the land. They created the Homestead Act. They did all these different things, right? But
yeah, it says certainly this is the day that we looked for.
This is the day that we look for, man. Cause why? We was kings, you know, we was ruling, but we forgot our power. What's that? Deuteronomy 32 and 15. Somebody get that real quick. If you get that real quick, there's a reason why these devils are over us, man. It's not no coincidence. And guess what? You ain't getting the answer in these churches. They're not telling you. They trying to tell you to just bow down and eat the scraps and assimilate and, you know, and worship the damn devil, the same conqueror, the same quote unquote colonizer. You got that?
Yep.
All right.
Deuteronomy 32 and 15.
Yeah, this is an oldie but goodie, so to speak.
It says, but Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked.
Right, Jeshurun, which is Yashuan in the Hebrew, which is another term for Israel, right? Which means my darling, because Israel was the darling to the Most High, his chosen people. Go ahead.
Thou art waxing fat, thou art grown thick.
Right, so the Lord's talking about our people. Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked, thou art grown fat and thick. Meaning what? They got paid, they got money. And that's what, and niggas would be humble as hell when they ain't got nothing. They trying to make it. They're hungry artists, starving artists, they call it, and everything. They'll probably make some of the best music in their life ever, this, that, and the third. As soon as they get that pay, after they got bent over, right, and said I do to Satan, then them niggas, you know, they ain't talking about, I like to thank God. That stuff dies down.
Yep.
Right? So that's our people. This is what the script, that's how you know that that's talking about us. We're the Israelites, man. Them same rebellious, wicked Israelites, man. And the Most High ain't never give nobody else another chance. He just busted our ass and got rid of us. But because he always kept a remnant. See, a lot of times they like to say, well, yeah, you Israelites, you know, you are the chosen people, but, you know, amongst Ishmael says it's a lot of people that's of that mind frame. But the Lord opened it up for all of us because you guys kept disobeying him. That's what some Christians, the so-called Jews, trying to say that. Because they know that we're the real Israelites, but they trying to figure a way to incorporate themselves. Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Trying to create a loophole.
Trying to find the loophole. They thought they found the loophole.
Reaching for straws.
You know? Go ahead.
Where was that? Yeah, it says, we have seen it. And that was the end of
15.
Salakia.
32.
I went back to Lamentations
32,
2.
15. Okay.
Salakia.
I was like, all right. For a minute, you know.
Salakia. Deuteronomy 32 and 15, it says, then he forsook the Most High, which made him.
Right, there it go. But then because why? He waxed fat and kicked, meaning he blew up. He got paid. You know? Then he forsook the Most High. All right? If he was a believer, he ain't believing no more. Now he's doing some ungodly shit. Right? That's our people, man. That's why ain't no turning back from the scripture say, what's your man give in exchange for his soul? Right?
It says, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
And lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. You know?
Man.
Then they start talking that proud shit. Yeah, I'm the man. I did this. I did that. Right? Is it more? That's the main point?
Yeah, that's the main point. Yeah, because that's how Jake is nowadays, too. A lot of Jake say he's self-made.
Right. Right.
Self-made.
Self-made. I got it from the mud. Ain't nobody there. I did this. Hey, your pride, man. Pride go before destruction.
Yep.
You know, that's why you're supposed to get the Most High. Because whatever we do is through the grace of the Most High. The reason why we existing and still, you know, the Lord wasn't with us, and we'd be finished, man. And we pray that, you know, the Lord keep us, man.
Right.
You know, I don't know if you brothers had any other points or anything, or it's on your spirit.
17?
Yeah, I want to get that. Read that.
All right, so then,
definition.
y'all got it.
And then we can,
Yeah,
get off of that.
Spirit, keep going.
This is
Put
the
it on.
this is the definition of heritage in the etymology dictionary.
Right.
That which may be inherited.
Mm-hmm.
Heir, inheritance. It says ancestral estate.
Ancestral. See, now going back into the ancestral, right? Go ahead.
Mhm. It says heirloom, inherit, ultimately from heres, which is heir. Right. That's really the.
That's the point. Okay, that's the point of that. Right now, read that scripture.
Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage.
And that's what we discontinued from our heritage.
Yeah.
Okay, because like when we got the prompt, we're going into about to possess the promised land. We already got the rules. There was rules to it.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't do that. This is how I want you to conduct yourself. Right?
Yeah.
Not that you just get in this land, but when you get in this land, this comes with it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But we lost.
And,
So
and remember, the motherfuckers that was in there before y'all, they
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't be like this.
Yeah.
This is why y'all, you know,
Yeah.
although it was predestinated.
Right. So, you know, even though once we lost that land, because, you know, vocab and I'm like, oh, yeah, y'all just lost the land. No, we lost everything even associated with that land.
Yeah.
We lost our heritage, everything associated with our heritage. We lost the name, right, at a point in time. So we was just all the way through.
And what was the scripture say? Now it says you'll abide many days without a king in Hosea.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, we lost it all. Israel shall abide many days without a king, a priest, right? You lost, like the brother said, we lost it. We lost everything. You know. So now we're just getting. Now the Lord, he said, I heard thee in acceptable time. Now He's giving it back to us. It's being refreshing, and that's why in Jude, the Lord said, I will put you in remembrance, though you once knew this. Because why? The Lord's giving us our heritage back, even though we discontinued from it.
And the one group too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's sharp.
Go
ahead.
Baruch 2 and verse 30. It says, for I knew. Yeah, I'll just get to the point. It says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
In the land of their captivity, they should. Wow. Like Flavor Flav. Wow. In the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So, are we not in the land of our captivities?
Yes.
And guess what? We're remembering that we the Israelites, man. Okay? And Esau don't like that, man. Esau got a big problem with that, man. In the land of their captivities, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because us remembering ourselves, that means the end of his rulership is coming sooner than he died.
Right. Right.
Oh,
You
man.
better believe Jacob Broadchild died knowing he probably watching one of the Apostles' videos. He probably, most I might have had him seen a throwback of King Bashan. Because, hey, King Bashan, everything in the rightful order, they're going to have first dibs on the Malik devils, man. The elders should serve the younger. All right? So.
Yeah, just you can finish that, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 17 and 4 says, continue on, it says, I'll just start over again. It says, and thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
We kindled a fire.
Yeah.
Right? And that shows you that the Lord, we got all these different emotions and feelings, right? But the Lord, He's just, stuck with His love.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, it's ludicrous.
Right? Go ahead.
It says, which shall burn forever.
Which shall burn, forever, for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now the Lord is we're in a time of we're getting His mercy through what His only begotten Son. Okay, who have redeemed us back. But the only ones who's actually going to be saved on this side is going to be what? The beloved, the elect.
Right.
Right? Because you can look at it like it's Noah, beloved. Lot, beloved.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The one they will be
Enoch.
associated, Enoch, they will be associated with the elect.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, because in other words, Noah ain't gonna come back as a 2/3.
No way. Yeah, no
You
way.
know, the reincarnation is in the scriptures, man.
Spirit
No.
of the prophets is subject to the prophets.
Right?
Yeah. You know, basically, what you're saying is everybody's gonna follow in their lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. That's what the Lord told Daniel, right?
Yeah.
Last days. Stand in your lot, man. So the prophets are back, and if you don't know, you will know. But it just might be too late for you. You know, the Most High always send his prophets, man. You know? So,
Appreciate it.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll let this be the closing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Brooke 4 and verse
So,
4.
brother, the spiritual Mariano Rivera.
It says,
No, the spirit, hey, that's the Lord, man. They keep that, and always they keep that fire. Pray to the Lord that you keep your fire, man. All right, don't turn to the right, don't turn to the left. You hear all this whack shit, dudes out here in the camps, but then they slinging on the side. Don't be doing no side alley shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be selling out. Look, man, fear the Most High. All right? Hey, if you in this truth, the scripture says, stay yourselves in wonder, right? Don't be looking, don't go chasing waterfalls, man. Don't be window shopping. You know what I'm saying? But really, pray to the Lord to keep you in this thing, man, to the end. You know?
Baruch 4 and 4 says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
Come on, man. And that's why Baruch, that's a bad book of the Lord, man, because it said the things that are pleasing to the Most High made known unto us. So we know, that's why the scripture said, thou knows what the Lord required from the old man. You know, because we fear the Lord, keep his commandments. Preach the word in season, out of season, be instant. So we know that this is what it's about, to do thy will, O Father. That's what Yahweh Shai, that's how he rolled.
Yeah.
You know? So that's heavy, man. And the Lord revealed it to us. And that's, because a lot of Jake out there don't know which way to go. Jake is still stuck, confused. What he's saying makes sense, but what he's saying is making sense. What she's saying, niggas is confused, man. You know, and a lot of times they use that as an excuse or a crutch not to serve the Heavenly Father with fear and trembling. And that's required. If you ain't ready for that, then you just mind to kiss your ass goodbye, man. You're not going to leave no legacy or no memory or nothing. You ain't proved no point by being rebellious against the Most High. You know? But with that, I guess we're going to close it on that note. And as always, we give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakadash. All right, again, double honor to the apostles, the elders, bishops, all you Akim, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers.